Hey, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Time with the Nicks. Let me rephrase that. Nerd Time with the Nick and Beardo. Welcome to the show, Beardo.
Thanks.
Nicole couldn't be here today, and I really didn't want to talk to the camera by myself because you guys would probably get really, really bored. And he was wandering around outside again, still looking to be on the show, so I figured, hey, why not get him on here? He seems pretty nerdy. And who knows? He might become a regular eventually. We'll see. Welcome to the show once again, Beardo.
This time, not interrupted, just nice and... I actually asked this time.
Yeah, you did, which was nice. But we did get a good response from you barging, and a lot of people found that really funny.
Cool.
So hopefully we can get that without, having the abruptness. So, but on today's Play It episode, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We're going to be talking about the Deadpool game, the Deadpool movie, the sequel that was announced before the movie even hit theaters, and we're going to be talking about someone who's campaigning for a certain role in the sequel. Alrighty, so start off, the Deadpool game.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was a good intro to who the Deadpool character was because I didn't read any comics or anything before that, so I didn't have an introduction to who Deadpool was. So I found the game and a friend of mine said I had to play it, so I took his word for it, and it was the perfect introduction to who Deadpool was. His charm, his wit, his jokes were hilarious because they were timed at just the right time with just the right amount of sass and everything. It was just perfect.
You know what I really liked about it was, first of all, Nolan North did the voice.
Yeah, he was a good voice for sure.
He did Deadpool in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. And Deadpool is actually one of my favorite characters to play as in that because he had the sword fighting ability, he had the healing factor, and he also had his teleport belt, which I'm hoping we see in the sequel to the movie, but we'll get to that. Talk about the movie a little bit more in a minute. So it made him more useful, than like Wolverine and, any melee guy and Nightcrawler.
Where it's just like hack, 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 punch, 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 stab.
Exactly. But Nolan North did a really good job as the voice. If he was younger, I would have said he could have played Deadpool in the movie.
Ryan Reynolds did a good Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds did do a good job, but the Deadpool game, I knew about Deadpool before it. And I'd gotten the game, and I was a little unsure if it was going to be good because superhero games are hard to pull off.
Yeah.
But I was really surprised. I love that game.
Yeah. My friend actually hates all the superhero movies for that reason because he knows the comic book side. So as soon as he does like a video game or a remake or a movie, he instantly hates it because he's like, I know the comic book, so I know this is wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, this is not done right. He's very picky in that aspect.
Yeah, I can be kind of picky about that, but you also have to look at them as separate entities.
Yeah, exactly. Comic book universe, movie universe.
You look at Marvel, and there's like, the main Earth is Earth 616. Right? So, the video game, the Deadpool video game could be its own separate universe.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it was a really fun game, and like the different cameos, and the way he breaks the fourth wall.
I love my favorite fourth wall break, which I actually know is your favorite too, because we've talked about this briefly. Punching Wolverine. Why won't the player stop hitting the X button?
That was hilarious. I love that. I kept doing it until Deadpool just, for once, shut up.
Yeah, it was like, okay, he's still talking. He's got something else to say. He's still talking. He's still talking.
And
work with the mouth.
And then, he if you do it long enough, he will stop.
And you get an achievement for it.
Yeah, you do. You can either stop Wolverine once, or just keep hitting him.
And I love how it's not even like slap, it's like tush, tush, tush. Like full out slapping.
That's Wolverine. He can take it. Come on. And they did cut Cable right in it too. Mm-hmm. He was gruff and short with Deadpool.
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty funny, but I think that's enough about the game. Let's talk about the movie. The Deadpool movie was released on Friday, February 12th. If you're not doing anything today, if you're single,
or if you want to go for a date,
go to it.
But make sure they're like into that stuff. It's not a cheesy romance movie. It's also not superhero movie either.
No.
It's a lot more graphic than most superhero movies.
Yeah, well, it is.
But it kind of has to because it's Deadpool.
In the States, it's rated R, but up here in Canada, it's rated 14A. And there's some, slightly gory moments in that, and there's a...
But also it was cheesy gory. It wasn't like gory.
No. It was cheesy
gory. You can still tell it was cheesy animated, which I like.
It worked, though. It worked for Deadpool. And, of course, he breaks the fourth wall in it.
So much.
It wouldn't be a Deadpool movie without him breaking the fourth wall. He knows he's in a movie, and he makes references to his movie and to, the X-Men movies.
Even the older movie, as Ryan Reynolds when he did Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Just make sure my suit's not green or animated.
And no, that's not a spoiler because that was in the trailer. We're not going to give any spoilers away. The one thing I felt was out of place in it was Colossus.
Yeah, how the X-Men kind of just appeared. I feel like he could have done it by himself.
Yeah, and what I would have liked to have seen is a cameo by Wolverine.
Yes, a Wolverine cameo would have been good. Like even just like knocking on the front door and like, hey, how's it going, Wolverine? Go away.
Yeah, either that or else Wolverine just goes, go away, Wade, and pops his claws into Deadpool's face.
Yeah, and just like slow motion punch, pulls out the claws right as he makes contact.
And then Deadpool falls, gets up, whatever. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely go see it again.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, stick around for the end credits. There is a scene at the end.
It's very, very good. It does it very well.
It is funny, and like some of the stuff that goes on during the credits too is.
Yeah, read the credits. Look for there is stuff written in the credits, and it's very, very quick and very catchy.
See, I missed that, but I was too busy watching the little animated things on the unicorn.
The unicorn.
Which. Yeah, just keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna have to read the credits next time and see. But let's talk about the already proposed sequel. They already
should do it on them for sure.
Well, they already said before this one even hit theaters on like Monday or Tuesday. They said there's gonna be a Deadpool 2. And definitely, I think it could definitely hold its own. Like I actually enjoyed Deadpool better than X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Which wasn't...
X-Men kind of needs to stop, though.
I've watched it twice, and it wasn't as bad as I originally thought. But the Deadpool sequel, I hope they have Cable in it.
Yes, they should bring in Deadpool's guys, not try to bring in the X-Men guys or bring in these guys. Bring in Deadpool's guys.
Yeah, bring in not Cyclops. Bring in Cable, who is Cyclops' son, but I still don't understand that whole storyline. But they need to bring in Cable. And I know that a name that they were talking about weeks ago, and some fan actually did fan art of what Liam Neeson might look like as Cable.
He could pull it off, but he's not a big, muscly guy.
I don't think he necessarily have to be
He'd have the attitude for sure.
He could do the attitude, but he's also, I think, in his late 60s.
Yeah, he's getting...
Or in his 70s.
Cable's kind of mid-range. Middle-aged.
But I was reading, actually, just this past weekend, after seeing the movie, that the actor that played the main soldier guy in Avatar, Stephen Lang, he actually wants the role of Cable.
Oh yeah, the general guy.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
He even looks like Cable from the video game.
Yeah, he's just got to put on a little bit more size, which apparently he's doing. He put a picture on Twitter with the hashtag, and here's the picture here. But it says getting ready to lay some cable, in big capital letters. He's like, you want it, I want it, and I think he could pull it off. They just got to give him the metal arm and everything. He could pull it off. I don't think I know Cable is huge compared to Deadpool, but I don't think it's really gonna make.
Because there's always camera angles and stuff they can do. Like look at Hagrid from Harry Potter. There's always camera angles and stuff and movie magic that they can do to make.
You know what? I think when it comes to comic books, it's more about the attitude.
Yeah, gotta get the personality more than the look.
Because look at Hugh Jackman. He's 6 foot. Wolverine in the comics is like what?
5'2". Like Wolverine's short.
He's a short little guy, but yeah, who are you gonna find to play him? Who would they have found? Danny DeVito?
Yeah, and Danny DeVito's not. They'd have to do a lot of work for Danny DeVito. I'm sorry, but he's not built right. He's a bigger guy, not a muscly.
Yeah, exactly.
Guy.
But so the Deadpool movie, hopefully it goes into production soon because that would be awesome. And I know Ryan Reynolds would gladly return to it because I was actually reading that after they wrapped filming on Deadpool,
he stole the suit.
He took the suit. The costume designer's like, "Oh, you're gonna leave the suit? No, I'm taking it.
Mine."
He waited like 10 or 11 years
to do Deadpool.
To do Deadpool properly.
Yeah, not even like because the Deadpool that was in Wolverine Origins that.
No, but you know what?
Don't speak of him.
It explains how he is in this one though, because what happened in Days of Future Past actually rewrote the timelines.
Theoretically, yes.
So I mean, that's a good cop-out way to do it, but so I think that's about it for today's episode.
Yeah,
we've talked a lot about Deadpool, and. Check out Wednesday's Read It episode. I'm Nick with K, and I'll catch you later.
And I'm Beardo. Hopefully I'm back next time.
I'm pretty sure he will. At least 2 more episodes because, Nicole's not here. So have a good day, folks. Like, click, and subscribe.